Hey YouTube, NC Flyer 79 with another unboxing video. I'm really excited about this. This is a plane that I've been looking forward to a long time. This is the Aces High by the Extreme Flight brand, Focke-Wulf FW-190. 62-inch wingspan, weighs 6.5 to 7.5 pounds, basically flies on a 60 size motor, 6S 5000 pack, or even though the says 3300 or 4000, I know some guys that's flying on 5000 and it works just fine. So plane retails at $499 on extremeflight.com. A lot of guys are fussing about the price, but this plane actually comes with very nice high quality electric retracts and struts. If you consider that based on what you would pay for a VQ or Seagull or Phoenix, or especially Hangar 9, you're going to pay that much anyway. So at least with this, you get the retracts. You don't have to worry about them. They're already mounted in the wing. So anyway, I've been looking forward to this for a long time. This plane debuted in Joe Nall in 2015. It's underwent a bunch of revisions to get to this point. It was just released maybe a few months back. I got my tax money back, so I had to get it. Not only that, this is my favorite scheme. This is the Luftwaffe Ace Hermann Graf. So I'm going to jump right in here and show you guys. Now, I have already unboxed this thing. This plane was packaged better than any plane I have ever received before or ever seen. I don't know if this is a common thing with Extreme Flight. This is my first Extreme Flight plane. But this thing was packaged unbelievable. And so I had to go ahead and get all the parts and stuff out and unbagged, because it would take me an hour to do all that while I was filming this. So get the top off. And there she is. And again, I've already taken everything out of the packages and everything out to show you guys. Let me get this canopy off. I'll get to that in a second. First thing, straight off, this badass looking fuselage. This thing is awesome. It is super light. It has no weight. The fuselage is lighter than my old FMS 1400mm EPO foam plane, and so I can't believe how light this thing is. But the build quality is awesome. There's some actually cheater holes right here. It looks like you could open up for cooling. It's like we got a fiberglass reinforced nose right here, so you don't have to worry about strength on that. They've also got, I don't know if you can see, sorry about the camera guys, I'm not that good with these things, but fiberglass reinforced pegs for the canopy to sit in. And there's the inside of the fuse. That's back up toward the front. And there is back down, back toward the tail. This thing takes mini servos. I'm going to be running the Hi-Tech 225 metal gears in it. I think that'll be fine, as light as it is. Those servos have about 60 ounces of torque, give or take, so that's what I'm going to use. Here's the canopy for it. Let me get this back on. Before I do, this canopy has a cockpit that sits in there, so you can put a detailed cockpit up in this thing with a pilot if you want. I'm probably not going to run a pilot in it, but I am going to put the cockpit in it. I love this high quality snap top on it. There's the top. Now, some things some guys are going to fuss about. The canopy. The canopy's not scale. The original Focke-Wulf, this right here, was wider, and it came way down in here more and went back and up. If you're that much of a scale Nazi and that's a big of a problem, go get a Meister kit or a Zeroli and bill it. But for the money, again, you're not going to beat this thing. But anyway, I love how they did all the weather on this thing. There's like, I don't know if you can sell, but there's like different color paints and stuff on this thing to make it look weathered, just like it actually was in a field. They got the paint where it's rubbed off here, exhaust fumes. There's some more detailing going back through there. Yeah, the paint color on the canopy doesn't match the side that great, but again, I don't care. I'm not a scale Nazi, but I love it so far. This was the paint scheme on this Focke-Wulf was of Hermann Graf. He was a pretty badass dude in a Focke-Wulf, so he had a very awesome plane. I think one of my favorite schemes ever. All right, next up is the cowl. Pretty decent sized cowl. Feels nice quality fiberglass. Not flimsy. Let's put this on the front so you guys can kind of get an idea of what we're looking at here. Now, I'm just going to hold this up. His scheme is called Red Tulip, and he painted his plane up with this bright yellow with red tulip markings on it, which I think look awesome. He was a bad dude. He could pretty much paint his plane whatever he wanted to. Nobody really messed with him. So there's a cow. Next up is the wing. Let's get one of these wings out and show you guys. Alright, this is the top of the wing. Again, you can see the weathering, the paint chip with the exposed metal under here. This is all printed on the fabric. Surface is nice and smooth. They even got the weathering around the panel lines. I even like how the lines around these German crosses here are not super straight. They're just like they were in the field. They were hand painted. That looks killer, I think. To the end there. Slip it over and show you guys underneath. There's the bottom. Same with the bottom. Everything's nice and weathered. Here are the killer retracts. Now these are struts and everything. One of the other revisions that they did with this plane, when it first released, it had tiny wheels. The wheels were like this big. They were like Matchbox wheels. It would not handle grass field. When I first saw it fly at Joe Nall, it did, but anybody that's ever been to Triple Tree where they have Joe Nall knows how smooth the grass is. It's like flying off concrete. So one thing they did, and I think it was one reason why this plane was delayed, is they went and enlarged this, redesigned the whole wing to accommodate bigger tires. I'm not sure what size it is, but I can tell they are more than enough tire there to handle grass field. I did take one of the servo hatches off to show you what the backside looks like on it. At first, I thought maybe about taking these apart and using some standard size servos in it, but as nice as this plane is, I'm going to build it to spec, so I'm going to go ahead and use the minis. I wasn't crazy about buying mini servos, but I'm going to go ahead and suck it up and do it. Get the other wing out. Sorry for the camera work, guys. I'm not that good with this stuff. Here's the other wing. Here is horizontal stabilizer. One piece. There's the top of it. Again, they got the weathering down to a T on this thing. I cannot wait to get this together. I am so excited about this plane. I have wanted it since I first saw it. It's been a long time coming for me. Here's his rudder. I think it's awesome looking. So you can imagine this yellow rudder with this yellow cow on the front. This thing's going to really stand out in the air and on cloudy days. And I just think it's awesome. There's the detail for the cockpit, for the floor. Here's some more scale bits. It's like maybe some motor mounts and stuff in there. I haven't opened that up yet. Everything's individually labeled for like cowling screws, stuff like that. Here is the tub that goes up inside that canopy. And you can cut all this up and make it fit and put your pilot here. I'm probably not going to use the pilot. You can if you want. Wing tube. It's actually fiber, or not fiber, but carbon fiber. Manual. I have looked at this manual online before I ordered it. Good quality manual. Gives you a little history there about Herman Graff. The Black 8, that was the other scheme they offered. Willie Maximoff. Maximowitz or something. I'm not sure how you say that. I don't speak German. But anyway, the manual's really good on this thing, step by step. Shouldn't be no problem walking it through. One thing I do like about this plane is it comes with this retract controller, where on some of the other retracts, like the E-Flights, and I know for a fact on some of the FMS planes, they have micro switches actually on the retract units, and a lot of guys have had problems with those, so they switched out for the JP controller. That is essentially what this does right here. This takes away that circuit and allows this right here to work. That way, if something happens to the retract, nothing's going to get burned out. And so this does it all, which I really like. It's really handy. Just a good quality design. Guns and more guns, and I'm assuming that right there goes on the bottom of the wing to mount it to the fuse. That's it, guys. That is the unboxing of the Extreme Flight Aces High FW-190. I cannot wait to get this thing together. Been really excited. I'm going to be doing a full build video on it. So if you want to follow along with it, you can check me out on rcgroups.com. My screen name is NCFlyer79. I like to do unboxing videos on different planes. It's just fun, kind of a hobby for me now. But I'm going to be doing a full build on there, putting all my updates and stuff right there on the forums, and posting pictures as I go. If I run into any issues that I'm going to go along with it, I'll post everything there and all information. So if you got any questions about it, if you watch the video and want to know something, don't hesitate to look me up on there, NCFlyer79. Can't miss me. I'm always in the warbird section. I don't fly 3D, helis, gliders, drones, nothing else. So you can always find me there, and I'm on quite often. So anyway, thanks for watching the video. Sorry for the bad quality. I can't help it. But anyway, yeah, stay tuned and check me out on there. Let me know what you guys think. We'll talk at you later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.